Peace and blessings. I am Regina, and welcome to my happy place, Diva G's Reborns. We are here with our baby Maggie. We are here with her. Isn't she looking really cute? We're going to go ahead and do some of the her hands. With a little bit of blushing on her hands, and the other hand we're going to do some of the blushing, and of course her feet we will be blushing. Okay, so I usually really like to use a red wash. Okay, this is what I usually like to use, and that's what I will be using now, is the red wash. You know, I like using smaller brushes mostly, so that I can have a little bit greater control. So now I'm going to go over her entire hand, the entire palm, I mean, to say, in the fingers. Yeah, finishing up with our baby Maggie, aren't we? This is going to give just a blush of color so that it gives, you know, like the illusion of blood flow. So we are getting all of our baby Maggie together. And we do have an area where we will put a little bit of blue on her hand. See, we have a little bit of what looks like a nice bit of red, just a little tinge of color. And we're gonna probably do maybe two more, but we'll see, because we're going to strategically place the red and the blue. Now on this hand, of course, since it's closed, we have to be strategic as well with where we are putting the red. For this phase, I usually will just go ahead and kind of go on all of it, you know, all of the part that I want to put the blush. And then afterwards, the second and the third layer is when I will begin to strategically place. And to me, this also is detailed work to me. Because I am placing colors kind of strategically. It's not just, you know, painting the kit. I am adding certain details to do what I would consider add realism to the kit. And you can still see a little bit of the veins on the hand, on the palm, because you will see sometimes veins on palms, like you can see some of my veins. Okay. And we will go ahead with the foot. Always stirring our paint in between, because why? Say it with me. It settles. Right. So I'm kind of going everywhere in a sense, on the sole of the foot and on certain areas on the toes and around the toes where we would have some of that blood flow color on the soles and around on portions of the toes. So our Maggie series is coming along nicely. Our baby Maggie is looking cute. When we get to this portion, we know that we are getting close to the finish line, because we are doing certain detail work, right? And I just like the amount of color that the red wash puts on the kit. I like the amount of color it gives. It's not like a harsh, like a lot of color, but it gives a little bit and I can build it up slowly. Yes, I put the red on already. This one hasn't had it yet. That I like that I can build it up. Let me get it out of the creases. I like that I can build it up using the wash. That's what I like, that I can build it up. And you can see some of the veins on the heel of the foot and on the medial aspect of the foot. You can see the veins. Okay. Now we will go ahead and we will do the other foot. Excuse me. Normally I don't do all 4 limbs on camera. However, we will do all 4 limbs this time because we're only just doing the soles and the palms. So yeah. So we're just, again, like I said, this to me is detailed work. Because it is what adds some finishing touches, the realism, which can kind of bring that extra oomph onto the kit. I like doing the details. I like doing the details. So we have now done both arms and both feet with the blush. And I'm going to use the heat gun to do some drying and come back. Okay, we are back. I would like to put a little bit of blue in some strategic places on our baby Maggie's hands and feet. We will be continuing with some red as well, but I do want to put some of the blue, kind of like strategic. And I do have, I mentioned some of the veins are here. So sometimes I like to also add a little bit of blue, kind of like around where, to kind of accent some areas where the skin maybe kind of like appears that it's stretching a bit. So it may be have that slight blue, like the color is a little, like the skin is a little thin. I really like this hand. Let's see. I really like. Oh, you can't see it. Well, the veins are there, like on the back of the hand. Really looks realistic. I don't. Yeah, you can't really. Well, you're not really supposed to see them that well on camera, so. But yeah. So I am placing uh, the blue strategic places. And this is blue wash also. I kind of like going, doing this with wash. Um, so I just kind of went slightly around the fingers. That's why I say it's detail work, because I'm adding certain details. Then I think add to a bit of realism. It's been quite enjoyable painting Maggie. Or I should say reborning Maggie. Because it's more than, in a sense, just painting. You can see a little bit there. And we will be going again with the red. Did I? I've got to make sure it's no pooling. Thought I saw a little. Thought I saw a little bit, but okay, maybe. Okay. Okay. Anywhere you kind of think there would be thin skin or some kind of slight, pressure to an area, sometimes that will cause kind of like a like a absence of color, like an absence of that blood flow there. But that's what I'm kind of trying to, not that the baby doesn't have blood flow, but certain areas, like where the toe is kind of pressed down, like the pinky toe. Okay, I'm putting a little blue there. And you see some of the veins on the foot, the heel. And then I'm going around, kind of like a semicircle the foot on the insole there. Okay. And I'm going to dry and come back. Okay, let's go with another bit of the blue in the same areas, just in the same area. The subtle difference that it makes is inexplicable, but you will notice the difference. And of course, we will be going with some more of the red to give the blush color also. Just strategically going around. Just my little bit. Here it is. Okay. Just getting around. Okay, you can see, I think maybe if you see from a distance what it's looking like. Because when I bring it kind of close, it loses the detail. Okay. I like that. Okay. And I'm not looking to make it where you see blue, but I just want the illusion of kind of like that, uh, kind of like thin skin, and to show somewhat of a change in the level. What's the word I want to say? Like the level of the foot, so you can kind of like see what would be a impression of a curvature. Yeah, so that's what I'm aiming for. The little subtle things that make a difference. Okay. And we will go ahead, and I don't know if you can see the impression of, I don't know, like depth in here. And kind of like with the foot here, you can kind of see. Okay. And I'm going to dry and come back. And we are back. I am going to put some more of the blue wash around the fingers. I know I had expressed that I had a headache all day, and I do appreciate the concern about me not feeling 100% my best. Thank you so much. Um, I'm okay though. I am. I'm okay. It's you know, it's something that, you know, I deal with. It's okay though. God is good all the time. I'm grateful. Could be worse. So I'm just going around a little bit with the blue around, like around around the fingers in here, like where it would be pressing on the palm of the hand to give that illusion. Then I'm going to go some more with the red once this dries in here. I really like the way this hand looks. I really do. Yeah, I really like it. I think it looks good. Um, I'm just gonna place a little bit more in here. And you know, when you're dealing with a wash, you know, it's very subtle. So I'm building it up. I did what, this is maybe this is the third layer of the wash because I'm building it up slowly. I don't want to use a deeper color because if I use a deeper color, it won't be subtle. And I want it to be, I want it subtle. So, yeah, I want it to be subtle. And then we're going to see, once I go across with more of the red wash, you'll see some more of, you know, the variation, I think, you know, like in the color, where I think it will add to the look of, you know, to the realism. Whoops. There are subtle things that can add to that bit of realism. I think that can add to that look of realism. And I think that slowly kind of building up will do that. I think, ooh, how did I do that? How did that spill? Wow. Oh, probably when I shook it up. Right? We don't want to have a mess like that. Muffin, don't do that. Cats are very unique people. He makes me laugh. Why is that, did I spill something? Let's get this together here. I don't want any, I don't want anything to spill. I mean, to get on the tip. I don't know. Why did that happen? But I guess maybe, like I said, when I shook it up, I guess, you know, that's what happened. We're going to go with the heat gun. Just a bit by bit on the tip. So to accelerate some of the drying, I went on ahead with the heat gun, and that will kind of dry those areas. And then once it cools off a little bit, I can put the go with the red wash. I will go with the red wash. So tell me what you think about our beautiful Maggie, how she's coming along. Look inside her mouth. I think she really looks good. I cannot wait to root her. Like, oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now she has interesting brow line. You know, her brow is not really even across because there is that asymmetry in her face. So it's going to be very interesting to um, do her brows. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to doing her brows, rooting her brows and her eyelashes. I'm excited to just kind of work with her because, yeah, yeah. So, um, excuse me. Let's go ahead with the red. Here's my other. Here it is. I was saying, what did I do with my other brush? Go. I need to mix up some more, but this is enough for what we're doing. You see, it's down to the last little bit, but it's definitely enough to do what we're doing. Gonna go all around again just to kind of get the look of the blood flow. But where I went in the middle with the red, excuse me, with the blue, I'm leaving that area um, alone. Now I have to think about strategically placing some more red. I don't know if anyone heard or read or saw that Ricky, wait, is it Ricky Lake? No, not Ricky Lake. Oh geez, what's her name? And I've gone to her show. She has a cooking show. She used to be what is her name? Lost in any event, the point I want to get to is um she announced that she had cancer, and she had, they excised it, and she's going to be going for, of course, she's going for treatments and everything for chemo. And so she's going to, um, Rachel Ray, that's her name, Rachel Ray. And she's going to be, somewhat, out of the public eye for a bit, And she's the one that has the 30-minute meals and like that. Her show uh tapes in New York. I don't think she's still taping though, because like I said, she's ill. Um, and I've gone to her show before, and it was fun. It's fun. Because a lot of things are here in New York like that. Wow, it's on camera it doesn't look like there's like I did anything like there's any red, but it's there. It's there. It's very subtle, which is what I want. I want it to be subtle, and then I can continue to build it up. Yeah, so keeping Rachel Ray in my thoughts and prayers. Um, you know, because nobody wants to hear that word, and you know. So I pray that she will be okay. My background is oncology nursing, so I mean, I worked in a number of areas, but you know, I worked in oncology for almost like about a decade. So, yeah. So I just hope and pray that she will be, okay. Let's see, we're gonna go around here with her foot. And I'm going out of my normal sequence because I'm going with no, I'm in the same sequence. I was getting ready to say I was going with her the right foot, but no, this is in fact the left. So funny, the light is not showing on camera what I'm doing. That's too funny. I mean, it's okay because I can see it, so it's it is making a difference in person, which is actually where what really actually counts. What you would actually be seeing in person, because as we know, my lighting leaves much to be desired. So I mean, I have my ring lights, I have the overhead lights, I have this one, that, and I don't know. I don't know. I need to get something else. I even have those I don't know. They're supposed to be good for like YouTube stuff, but it's you know, as you can tell, the lighting isn't that great. The sun has gone down. I mean, it is what? Oh, it's late. It's like almost 10:30 at night. I didn't realize it was that time. Um, but um, but yeah. So that's another reason that, the sun is, down. So, yeah. So that's part of it. Yeah, that's part of it. This is the detailed work, trying to get all around where you think that the color should be. Hmm. Trying to see if I can get it at an angle where you can see it. It doesn't look like it did anything, but it's actually red like in here. But it's not picking up on camera, which is fine. Which is fine. Because it is very, very, very subtle what I've done. But you can tell that I did do something. So what I will be doing also is I'm going to go around some more with the red blush strategically, and then I'm going to that should allow me the time to be able to um, begin to clean the nails. I don't think I will tip the nails um, in this video. Maybe I'll just go ahead and clean the nails. This one, I don't know. Maybe I should clean and tip in another video. Um, so what I will do is I'm going to dry these, and we will be back. Okay, we are back. Feeling just a little bit better. Feeling just a little bit better. Headache is kind of easing up now. Okay, so we are going to go with some more of the red wash. Excuse me. Now we're going to place it strategically. Okay, we're going to place it strategically. There's certain parts of the hand that the palm that I like to sometimes make a little bit, have a little bit more of what appears to be blood flow, depending on the position of, the structure of the hand. So I'm making it a little bit more red. I think you can see some, well, it looks like some shading, but yeah. So I'm kind of going where I think it would be a little bit more like blood flow area. Like if you look at your own hand, You maybe can kind of judge it that way. And I'm going on the lateral side of the fingers too, if I think that's where some color should be. Like if I place it to the front, then it should be lateral as well. Okay. Okay, I think it looks good. I think you can see a little bit more of the red now. So that one's gonna dry. And then this one, gotta go very, very strategically with this hand. Getting that color there. I didn't even check the, let's see, how many inches of snow. That's a lot. Gonna check it. I think you can see a little bit of the okay. We always make sure that we stir the paint. I'm trying to make sure that it's supposed to be lateral, that I'm putting it there. I think you can see more of it now. No. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Let's see. Trying to get coloring. Now I may have to go back over some of it. Okay. I think that looks good. Make sure I'm getting lateral aspect. Make sure I'm getting let's go with the Christina Woolley brush. Gets into small, tiny places. I really do like this Christina Woolley brush. It really gets into fine, give you the ability to make fine lines, details. And it helps make sure that there's no buildup. Hey, puppy, what's the matter, boo boo? Hey, Muffin, what's the matter, baby? You talking to mommy? Yeah. Muffy, it's the night time for you to go to bed. You gotta go sleep, Muffy. Yeah, gotta go sleep. Yeah. I like that. What's the matter, baby? Hmm? What's the matter, baby? So, I think this looks good. I think they look good. Now they have to dry. And once they have dried, I can clean the nails. I think I might want to do a little bit more red details on the hand, on this hand. I'll do those details after it dries. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me in my happy place, Diva G's Reborns. Please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out our videos, our shorts, our community posts. Please enjoy your day. Stay safe. Come back real soon. Peace and blessings.